please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.
The family was devastated after the sudden and tragic car accident that claimed the life of their father. At the funeral, the atmosphere was heavy with sorrow. Paws and Whisker stayed close to each other, their small frames trembling as they mourned the only parent who had ever truly loved and protected them. Toward the end of the ceremony, a lawyer approached the kittens. He bent down to their level, his voice gentle but firm.
Your father loved you both deeply. He left everything he owned to you, his house, his savings, his business. You will be well cared for, but until you're of age, the estate will remain in trust under a guardian.
Margaret, who had been standing nearby, overheard every word. Her amber eyes glinted with greed as a sinister plan began to form in her mind. If the kittens were gone, she thought, the entire estate would be hers. In the days that followed, Margaret's demeanor changed. She was uncharacteristically sweet to Paws and Whisker, preparing their favorite meals and speaking with a gentle tone that felt hollow. The kittens, still grieving, didn't notice the growing darkness behind her facade. One sunny afternoon, Margaret suggested a drive along the scenic coastline. "Let's take some time away from all this sadness," she said, feigning warmth. "Your father would have wanted us to move forward together as a family." Paws and Whisker hesitated, but her sudden kindness made them hopeful. Maybe she truly wanted to make amends. Reluctantly, they agreed. As they drove along the narrow cliffside road, Margaret's plan unfolded. She had tampered with the brakes the night before, ensuring that when the time came, there would be no escape. While driving in narrow cliffside road, Margaret suddenly slammed on the brakes, pretending to panic. "Oh no!" she screamed as the car hurtled uncontrollably toward the edge. The kittens screamed in terror as the vehicle skidded and came to a halt, teetering dangerously over the precipice. Before they could comprehend what was happening, Margaret turned to them, her voice cold and unfeeling. "This is where it ends for you two. Once you're gone, everything will be mine." Paws and Whisker's eyes widened in shock. "You don't have to do this," Paws pleaded. Margaret sneered. "I've worked too hard to let your father's brats keep me from what I deserve." Whisker quickly and bravely opened the car door, throwing him and Paws just enough to the road to be alive. Whisker and Paws scrambled the hill and came to the road. Meanwhile, Margaret, who was in car, lost her footing and tilt over with car and died. After seeing that, Whisker and Paws hugged each other on the cliffside of the road. Now Whisker and Paws are a successful young entrepreneur.